They say a person's greatness is determined by their thoughts. This isn't just a feel-good quote. It's a timeless truth proven by the lives of incredible individuals like Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, Jeff Bezos, Napoleon Hill, and his classic book Think and Grow Rich. Mostly decide what you think about, you become. If that's true, why do so many people still struggle to succeed? Is it because they don't think about their future? Or maybe they just can't see their own potential? The story I am about to share holds the key to these questions and contains a powerful lesson that could change your life. We'll also learn some new vocabulary to boost our English skills along the way. So, stick around, promise this video will be well worth your time. Our story begins in a bustling railway station, home to a beggar who survived on the generosity of passing travelers. Each day was the same. He would ask for alms, hoping for enough to get by. One afternoon, he spotted a well-dressed businessman stepping onto the platform. His suit was expensive, his posture confident. The beggar's eyes lit up. This man must be really rich, he thought. If I ask him, he'll surely give me a generous amount. Filled with hope, the beggar approached the businessman and stretched out his hand. But the businessman didn't reach for his wallet. Instead, he looked the beggar in the eye and asked a question that would change everything. Do you always just take from others? Have you ever given anything to anyone? The beggar was completely startled. He'd never been asked such a thing. Confused, he mumbled, "Sir, I'm just a beggar. I survive by asking for alms. I have nothing to give to anyone." A slight smile appeared on the businessman's face. "If you believe you have nothing to give," they sighed calmly, "then you have no right to ask for anything. I'm a businessman. I believe in the principle of exchange. If you can offer me something, I can give you something in return. But if you have nothing to offer, I can't give you anything either." And with those words, the businessman boarded his train, leaving the beggar standing there, stunned. The businessman's words echoed in his mind. If you want to receive, you must first give. That night, he couldn't sleep. He tossed and turned, pondering the question, but what can I possibly give? I'm just a beggar. I have nothing. For 2 whole days, he was so consumed by this thought that he didn't ask anyone for money. On the 3rd day, as he sat at the station, his eyes fell upon a patch of wildflowers blooming near the tracks. Their vibrant colors sparked an idea. What if instead of just taking, I offer something in return? What if I give people a flower every time they give me alms? With a new sense of purpose, he plucked a handful of the beautiful flowers and returned to his usual spot. The next time someone handed him a coin, he smiled and offered them a flower. To his genuine surprise, people accepted the flowers with delight. Some even smiled back and thanked him. It was a small change, but it felt monumental. As the days turned into weeks, something incredible started to happen. More and more people began giving him money. He noticed a clear pattern. As long as he had flowers to give, people gave generously. On the rare occasions he ran out of flowers, the donations would slow to a trickle. He was no longer just receiving charity. He was part of a transaction. One day, he spotted the very same businessman on the platform. Excitement surged through him. He rushed over and said, "Sir, today, I have something to give you. If you give me money, I will give you a flower in return." The businessman smiled warmly, handed him a crisp bill, and accepted the flower. "You've truly understood the value of exchange," he said, looking at him with respect. "Today, you are no longer just a beggar. You have become a businessman." Those words struck the beggar like a bolt of lightning. "I am not just a beggar. I am a trader," he realized. "People aren't giving me money out of pity. They're paying for the flowers I give them." That day, his entire perception of himself shifted. He made a bold decision. He left the railway station, determined never to return as a beggar again. Six months passed. At that very same station, 2 well-dressed men met and shook hands. One of them looked closely at the other, a flicker of recognition in his eyes. "Do I know you?" asked it. The other man smiled. "Yes, we've met twice before, right here on this platform." The first man's brow furrowed in thought, then his eyes widened in astonishment. Wait a minute. You're the beggar, the one I refused to give money to. And then later, I bought flowers from you. The former beggar let out a hearty laugh. Yes, that was me. But today, I am no longer a beggar. I run a successful flower business, and I'm traveling to expand it to new cities. The businessman was completely astonished. That's incredible. What changed? The flower seller's smile was full of wisdom. You did, he said. You taught me one of life's greatest truths. We only receive when we give. That day, I realized I was never really a beggar. I was a businessman all along. I just had to see myself that way. The two men shook hands again, this time as equals, before boarding their respective trains, heading toward their bright futures. This story teaches us a profound lesson. Your life is shaped by how you see yourself. If you believe you are small, you will remain small. But the moment you recognize your own inner potential, you unlock the power to achieve greatness. So, stop limiting yourself. See yourself as strong, capable, and successful. Because when you change your thoughts, you change your future. If this story resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up and comment below with the biggest lesson you learned. Don't forget to share it to inspire someone else. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.